Hey guys, I'm Jessica Lee. Thanks for tuning in to Desi's Live and my show Dorama, where I review various Asian TV shows and films. So this week I wanted to talk about one of the newest South Korean thrillers, Revenge of Others. So this show follows the revenge stories of two high school students, Ok Chanmi, played by Shin Yeon, and Ji So-hoon, played by Bak Solomon. So although Chanmi was separated from her twin brother, whose name was Bak Won-seok, after he was adopted at a young age, she still kept in contact with him. However, she suddenly learns about his unexpected death and it's ruled as him committing suicide. As a result, Chanmi quickly transfers to her brother's high school to unearth the truth behind his death. As she begins piecing together her brother's life, she quickly realizes that she didn't really know her brother as well as she thought. And she also faces a lot of challenges while adjusting to her new life in Seoul, as she begins to struggle to make friends, and as well as trusting her classmates, since she views everyone as a potential suspect in her brother's murder. Eventually, she befriends Ji So-hoon, and they eventually become really close allies as they investigate and learn more about her brother's death. But despite his popularity and easygoing exterior, So-hoon honestly struggles a lot in private, as he works multiple part-time jobs to support his ill mother, who's currently residing at an assisted living home. He's also diagnosed with a brain tumor and has an expected 6 months or so to live for the rest of his life. So So-hoon then begins to turn to darker and more violent methods to make money, and begins to target school bullies to ensure that, he'll be able to provide for his mother in the future. So as the drama continues to dive deeper, though, we learn a little bit more about So-hoon and his background, and also we get an additional explanation on why he's specifically targeting school bullies and is willing to avenge the victims of those bullies. So enough about kind of the review. Let me give you my key thoughts about this drama. With 10 episodes released, honestly, Revenge of Others does not disappoint, and it's one of my favorite dramas to watch every week. This series does a phenomenal job at just adding mysterious twists and turns as more and more characters are woven into the story. And as I continue to watch the drama, I can't help but question everyone's intentions and if they're actually telling the truth or if they're manipulating each other. And by the end of each drama, I'm just holding my breath, honestly. So a few episodes in, we're introduced to Seok Jae-bum, who's played by So Ji-hoon, and Gi Wo-sung, who's played by Chae Sang-woo. Jae-bum is repeating his senior year after, losing his memory in a terrible accident 6 months ago. And Oh-sung is the police chief's son, who's been kind of acting as Jae-bum's guide as he re-experiences his senior year. So Chanmi learns that both of these boys are really close friends with her twin brother and begins to suspect that they may have played a potential role in her brother's death. However, as the drama continues, Jae-bum kind of begins to be suspicious of Oh-sung of manipulating him and his memories as he kind of grows closer to Chanmi and Soo-hoon. So the four students' interactions and attempt to trap each other in lies, as well as just like getting them into trouble, only adds to honestly the tension and depth of the drama. But by the end of each episode, I can't help but wonder, is Chanmi and Soo-hoon, are they going to be able to successfully outmaneuver their adversaries, and ultimately kind of where does everyone stand in regards to her brother's death? I honestly really enjoy the dynamic between Chanmi and Soo-hoon as well. It's really cute and entertaining just to watch their friendship kind of develop as they rely on each other more and more as they continue to experience increasingly difficult challenges. There are also multiple moments where Chanmi suspects Soo-hoon. However, despite constantly being scrutinized and even at one point being held at gunpoint, Soo-hoon always manages to forgive Chanmi, and they somehow always manage to grow closer. So he's a real true friend, and he really values her. But overall, I would definitely highly recommend watching Revenge of Others. New episodes are released each Wednesday on Hulu as well as Disney+. So thanks for watching, and tune in for next week.